Well, that happened to her, and it's not going to happen to me. Okay? That was way before me, his baby mama. It happened to her. It's not going to happen to me. Okay? We're in love. She's just mad that he doesn't want her. He don't date black women. He used to, but he doesn't anymore. So she's just mad he doesn't want her. She needs to get over it. I have his child now, and we're going to be a family. You go, girl. You go, girl. I got two stories for you. And the last one is sad because I like really know her. I'm not gonna. I'll do this one first. I'll do that one later. Sad. Anyway, ladies, get your self esteem up. And I hate to. I know how people in relationships they act differently. I know how that goes down. And some people take more. They put up with more nonsense in relationships. So if they're gonna put up with it, yo, sometimes people dish it out more to you, and that's fine. You can go and you can do that. Sometimes people will treat you how you let them treat you. You understand? I'm gonna try to get rid of this phone real quick because it's always going off, as you know, different things happening in the video. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about Beckisha. Now, in these two circumstances, again, I've got two videos to do for you. And like I said, the second one, that's the one that's really hurtful. It's well, for her it is. Can't nobody tell her nothing. So you got it, honey. You know everything. You go ahead, girl, with your degree. You might have a degree, but just like some of the sisters, you haven't learned to master Dusty. Oh no. So Becky, she was with her man, and it's like I've heard this line before with some of the Dusties. Oh, I don't like napkin men. Yeah, because you done been through quite a few of them, and you got a little dust bucket trail of poverty. And then women want you to do something. You're not gonna change. You want to live off them. So then you come with that stance. Look at a man's track record. Same thing apply for women, but I'm talking about to the ladies. Look at a man's track record. If I don't care what he looks like, what it say he does, if he has a track record of children behind them that are not cared for by him, just the baby mama, more than likely you might be joining the baby mama club too. It might be the same thing for you, boo. So let's go ahead and get to it. So Becky has her man, black man in a relationship, has the baby. And of course, it looks like the relationship, as it normally does, it seems to go really, really strong as far as her going to work. He does his little thing on the side, whatever that is, brings in some money every quote now and then. Okay, nothing steady. As long as that stomach is flat, yo, he's about that. Uh-oh, we got the baby bump, and guess what? He's out to lunch, because you got a baby bump. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. See, what you don't understand, and I'm going to back up a little bit. She's already been told about how the guy was. Okay? She want to do her Facebook investigation. Find out about the last day of the mom. Do my Facebook investigation. I want to see what she's talking about. I want to go ahead and just check that out. Okay? And they never did like have a initially she kind of want to join and be friends. Then it turns out people get to talking on Facebook. Hey, that's his new girlfriend. And you start hearing the same old stuff. Let me guess. uh Abandonment, the child is left with the mama to raise, yeah, same old thing, nothing new. But Becky Boo thought differently. That's her. It's not gonna happen to me. Fast forward, it already did. Yeah, you're on your own. You got to raise this child all by yourself. Okay? He's long gone. um he was bringing in a little something. It's not consistent, so you really can't plan your life by it. Child grows up. You want to be a parent and not a friend. That never works. Kids need boundaries. hmm He's nowhere to help. Now, what does she do? Now you're with your family and friends, and you're trying to get to all your people, white people, to help out and pitch in. And some have. hmm She looked out. Some have pitched in financially. Egg on your face. You already told the MO of how this dude gets down. Oh, not gonna happen to me. Not gonna happen to me. It already did. The same way he treated his baby mama, you got the same treatment. What do you have in common? Two different women, the same man, and you both got, just like the black woman did, you both have children by them, and you're raising them on your own, physically, financially, emotionally, and leaning on other people. Now, I don't know the story of the first baby mother, that African American, but I know the story about her. So here she is leaning on her friends. You got your friends and family trying to help you out. Okay? Kid is growing up, got a little mouth on it, got a little sash, you don't have control. And one thing about parents, you cannot wait till these little things is 9, 10, and 12, and you want to all of a sudden, I'm going to get in control. I'm in control. Not really. You've lost control. You got to get that early on. You got to get in control early on. But we already know. Like nobody could tell you about little TT, Turbo Tyrone. You know everything. Uh-oh. Kid out of control. Now you want family members and people doing little things, but no one trying to take your kid for the weekend because we have an MO of her getting into trouble. I can look at her and tell, I said, oh, yeah, this one getting busy, I do believe. Okay, nothing surprising. You at that on with an attitude, and you got these little boys whispering things in your ear. Oh, you think you're grown. You think you're grown. You're in high school and you're grown. Yep. Oh, okay. Now, fast forward. Behavior problems start to come. Not just behavior problems in the home. Well, I work and I have to work and someone has to work. Girl, and like you the first baby mama on the block. And I have to go out sometimes. And the kid is running around. You need to go ahead and rein it in. Not the first baby mama, won't be the last. Some women are single parents, they got those kids on lock. At 12 and 13, oh hell. How you don't know where the hell she is? She somewhere in the apartment complex. She's somewhere hanging with some friends. That right there is bad parenting, neglectful. 12 and 13, I don't care, 15 to 16, you're not grown. I need to know where you are. So I know what it is. You're really not that caring because you want to be a friend and you're really stressed out. And you really can't handle it. You know, with the same thing the first baby mama did, but it's not gonna happen to you. That's not me, and now it is you, boo. Where's your Dusty? That's who the man is, girl. You better believe it when you see it. That's the MO. And a lot of women, even some sisters fall for that. Well, that's how he was with her. Until you get the stomach mumps, you're gonna see what's up. He gonna check out to lunch. Well, he went to lunch, girl. He went to lunch last week, and he ain't been back since then. Really? When people show you who they are, I know it can be hard, but sometimes it's best to believe them. So, looking up, fast forward, you complain, you a single mother, you do this all by yourself. Oh, boo, whip-de-woo. You're looking up. Now, the problems have escalated from, issues within the home, not want to do your homework, you got a mouth on you, you want to do what you want to do. So things are starting to really, really kind of escalate here. So now they've escalated besides problems in the home, the problems have now escalated into the school. The problems have now escalated. Behavior issues have materialized outside the home and school into the community. This person saying this happened, that happened. What were you doing there? Oh, you don't owe an explanation. Oh, you think you're grown. Okay. You think you're grown because you're dealing with these little boys. You're gonna learn today. So Becky don't want to reins in. Now it's escalated. This little thing is out and about, running with some bad kids from another apartment complex. All of a sudden, you have some car damages. All of a sudden, we got some talk of some thievery. All of a sudden, they can't find her. Now, normally she may pop up, as I understand, a couple of hours. Uh-oh, it's the weekend. 24 hours, can't find her. Oh, this is not going to happen to me. No one can tell you how to raise your kid. And me personally, hell, I ain't even trying. I just learned to watch and observe these people. Anybody. Because people can do what they want to do. Look up. How the hell is she? Get the police involved. Now, let's keep in mind, the police have already been contacted due to behavioral issues within the community of things happening, okay? People's cars getting damaged or broken in, somebody she knows she's around, something stolen. So the police have been called before. This is not the first time. But see, now this time, the police are desperately in need because she's now considered missing. They think somebody done grabbed her behind. Me personally, I already knew then, no, nobody's, my opinion, no one's really grabbed, but she's probably just out with some friends doing what she wants to do. It's escalating, as it always does. So no, ain't nobody grabbed and kidnapped her. But by her being a teenager and a female, the panic sets in. They think somebody has grabbed her. They got the police out there. So we're looking at basically a weekend. School's out on Friday. We're looking at a weekend. Where the heck is she? Can't find her. So I think I don't know what the rules are for 24 hours or 4 days when it comes to a kid. But anyway, they got the police out there and they got folks looking and, just a whole lot of hullabaloo, as some people say. A big whoop-de-doo. They got to find you. Oh my goodness. They got the people in at the main office. So everybody's trying to find her. Find Becky, who decides to go ahead and procreate and carry the seed of poverty D. By the way, he's nowhere around. She got to get this all on her own. Everybody is calling. Fast forward. What happened? Still not home. Still not home. Losing time off work. By the way, got a whole lot of financial problems now and trying to get somebody else in the family member to move in because guess what? She really couldn't afford her an apartment. It's like, hey, things been going on. I've been taking off work. And she says she has been dealing with the child, so less money. So now she wants another female, of course. I know this. Dustin is always, after they've made these decisions with these men, they want to always lean on other responsible women. But they can't seem to listen prior to it, and I get it. Boo, keep on doing you. So then you look up, and guess what has happened? Happened to check. She been gone the whole weekend. Next thing you know, she has showed up at school, dressed for school and everything. So they're not homeschooling. She's actually going to the physical school. She has showed up at school. Oh, yeah, she's here. She's in class today. Say what? In class today, got a change of clothes? What do you think happened, ladies and gentlemen? She done went, spent the boyfriend. Yes, she done went with her boyfriend and spent the whole weekend with a man. Now, I'm assuming because a teenage boy right now, we don't even know if it's that. But all they know is she gone the whole weekend. Packed her up a bag. Stayed the whole weekend with some man or some teenage boy. And now she back into school. Like everything is cool. I thought, what the? Pat, all this worry. Now, she has a cell phone. Call her cell phone herself. She wasn't answering. Oh, she ain't got time. She's busy. Disrespectful. So then you look up. So now the word gets out to know that she's okay. She's back at home after school. And she, I'm fine. She always worried about me. All of this drama. All this trauma. Kids. They do this. Well, you think, okay, that's over. Have a talk with this girl. And I'm like, this is, it has to be more than some talking. You're going to have to put down some action. Just talking is not going to work. Well, what did I say about carrying the seed of poverty D? Guaranteed financial economic loss. It's always guaranteed. A whole bunch of drama. Guaranteed. Well, she's trying, as I told you before, took some time off and trying to deal with this girl. And plus, like I said, she's a single working mom. Nothing surprising there. And she's trying to get somebody to help her kind of move in, maybe share the expenses, things like that, blah, 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 blah. So she goes down to the leasing office, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we heard that she's okay, and we're happy that you found her." Blah 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 blah. Keep in mind, rents are going up, and people they don't want a whole lot of drama when you're trying to get more rent, and you realize that, hey, you know what? We can get more money. Just do maybe a little bit here and there. You can make more money. People in business don't like drama. Ignorant people do. People in business don't like drama, and they don't want a whole lot of police cars because guess what? That could scare off potential tenants. Like, oh my gosh, what kind of is a crime? Because everybody's concerned about crime, and especially in this area here. So it's like, what's going on here? Well, the leasing office finds out about it. Then the police involved and all that. Everybody looking for the kid. What do you think happened? So her lease is about up. It's time for her lease to renew. She goes down to the office, and she's like, oh no, she's ready to go ahead and sign her lease. And then she's thinking about maybe trying to get a friend, also another female, come to the rescue, come rescue me, boo. Another female to come help her and also sign on the lease, okay? Because again, her lease did go up a little bit, but she wants to go ahead and stay there at school. She's been there, I think, maybe a couple of years is what I understand. I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 years, but she's been there a little bit, okay? So it's not like it's like brand new. Well, the leasing office told her they're not going to renew her lease because her daughter has been causing a lot of problems here. We're choosing not to renew your lease. Excuse me? You heard them. They're not renewing your lease. Your kid has been causing a whole lot of problems. And as such, with this last thing going on with the police and all in the uproar thing, somebody done got the girl, they're choosing not to renew your lease. Oh, I can barely afford this place. That's a PP. That's a personal problem. Girl, where's your man at? Where is Lil Titi? You got the same black man that the baby mama before him got. So now your money's looking funny. That's what typically happens when you carry the seed of poverty deed. So that's a no-brainer. Now, and first of all, the person that she asked to move in with her as a roommate to try to share the rent, that person is already like, oh, you got a problem, kid. I just want to get involved in all that, in my everyday living. I don't want to be a roommate. So that's out the question. So if she can barely afford the place that she has now, and they're renewing her lease, not because she can't, because we've got a lease out already. They're not renewing her lease because her child, she in the seed of poverty, she carried the seed of poverty D. She became his poverty P. You didn't think this through. So now you're sitting up here putting the word out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. You're going to figure it out, boo. You gonna, like you got on Facebook and you was up there stalking, pretty much trying to see what the other baby mama was doing. You might want to figure it out. You might want to contact that black woman and ask her, is she, because you all both carry the seed of poverty, this man, you might want to ask black mama, how is she doing it? Are her kids misbehaving? Because you both got something in common, the same kind of man. You might want to, you think so, reach out to her. She might can give you a few pointers. But this didn't have to be. It didn't have to be. So now she's losing her lease, the seed of poverty D. When you got to see the poverty, any kind of kid, you got to kind of hold in the reins, especially a single mother, a single parent. Again, I'm asking for a friend. Where is he at? He's nowhere to be around. Even if he was around, okay, he's pretty much a buck buster. But you knew that. You knew that from the jumper. You was dealing with him. Let's not act brand new. Look at the situation of the woman before you. And how is she faring? After he entered her life, please tell us, how is that woman faring? Is she doing just really great and peachy? Is he there for her and the children? Or is she pretty much making it on her own? It's left to her to make all the decisions regarding their child, because it takes two. So how is that chick faring? Oh, but you thought it was going to be different for you. And we see how different it is. You carry the seed of poverty D. You're going to do it the way you want to do. You've lost control. And now the actions of your child are causing you to lose your lease. You got 30 days, girl. You got to find someplace else. And everybody knows, because I haven't heard about the income. Your income won't qualify you for anything in that area. What you going to do, boo? Maybe if you had your man around and he had a decent job or some kind of business, you have time to get something going on for yourself. Maybe you can try to work things out and, you could qualify for a lease. But right now, you could barely afford that place. Everything else is up. So now you got to up with your life. The question is, where are you going to go? Looking to other women. I noticed that about Dustinas when they get in situations, they look for the women that are supposed to come and pull up your purse. The seed of poverty, D, he would never provide or protect thee. That's not his MO. When you carry the seed of poverty, D, look for financial trouble wherever you go. Look for some drama and trauma. So now she's in a pickle. And people have helped so much. Her own is to a point no one has said yet. Oh, come stay with me. People kind of, they're talking about it and standing down, standing back. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. So I thought, wow, the child behaved this many problems that they decided not to renew your lease, causing all this drama. Yeah. So baby mama, Becky, lost her lease. She raising a child from the seed of poverty. Where is he at? Where is he laying his head? Can he come do something? Oh, it's not going to be me. Looks like it is. But so in this time, you got it worse. I haven't heard about on Facebook the sister girl having her problem, the black woman. But the seed of poverty, D, now you've lost your lease. Where is he at? He should come and rescue you. It's time to have a family meeting about where you're going to go. You are calling all the other folks in your family to come help you out. And people just talking about it, girl. No one said, come with me. What is she going to do? They're tired. See, poverty, be it Dusty Dan or Peter Pan, doesn't matter. This is what happens. You wore out your welcome. People get tired. They're tired of shilling out for you, opening up their personal wallets. They're tired. They're really tired. They got their own problems. So now you've got bigger problems. What do you see? Your lifestyle deteriorating. Before you met poverty D, you seem to be okay. You're making it in your same apartment. Now poverty D. Look what happens to your lifestyle. Look what happens to your lifestyle. You mad at somebody, baby. You did this. You're going to have to scratch and get glad. So yeah, it's not going to be me. Not me. I can handle it. You can. Some of the same traits, like they say he's known to run the streets. Poverty D, Dusty Senior, Dusty Junior. It can even apply to the girls. And her too. She's not innocent. But this is what she chose. All I can say is, Becky, baby, I'm sorry you're about to lose your lease carrying the seed of poverty D. But let's see, what do they tell the black women? Oh yeah, I know. You should have chose better. I'm out.